So I thought I'd put together this quick review of Westworld Season 1. Maybe you're thinking about checking it out. Maybe you caught some of it already. Who knows, maybe you're generally just a fan of robots in disguise. Either way, this show is definitely worth your time. Without going into spoilers, the basic premise is that Westworld is a futuristic Western-style theme park populated by lifelike androids called hosts. And for the small fee of 40 grand per day, wealthy people vacation in the park to live out their innermost fantasies. They can take a nice hike, play cowboys and Indians, but mostly they end up banging and butchering the hosts for their own sick pleasures. Rick and Morty have got nothing on these guys. Fortunately though, the hosts aren't able to retaliate, and at the climax of each narrative the hosts are patched up, have their memories wiped, and are put back into circulation for more debauchery to come. The show is loosely based on the 1973 movie Westworld, but it expands on the film's mythology in very satisfying ways. It kind of functions as a mashup between Jurassic Park, Blade Runner, and Django Unchained, I guess. We're also invited to witness the drama unfolding behind the scenes as we meet the writers, technicians, programmers, as well as the park's creator, Hannibal Lecter. And as the robots inevitably start to malfunction and run amok, you'll start to wonder, did none of these people see the Terminator? Or its 4 sequels? Right from the outset, the show is very thought-provoking, if a little shocking. It really demonstrates the ugly side of humanity, and because of this, it takes a little while to get into. It's an odd mix. Westworld delights in abusing the hosts, reminding you at every turn that they don't think, feel, or remember, but at the same time, it also asks you to empathise with them. So if Westworld can't capture you on an emotional level, the plot is sure to intrigue. This is definitely one for the sci-fi enthusiasts, and being a Jonathan Nolan penned story with J.J. Abrams exec producing, it comes as no surprise that the series really invites speculation and tinfoil hat theories. The plot details are drip fed, and though you'll admittedly need some time to take in all the details and get to grips with the world, it does get a little tedious after a while. On one hand, it's great to have a story where there's so much attention to detail, but on the other, it's frustrating how the show seemingly hinges on these plot twists, and at times, certain elements of the story do feel contrived to serve these reveals. But that said, there's plenty to keep you interested, and Westworld should have you properly hooked by episode 5. There are lots of interweaving storylines, and it can be quite fun trying to figure out how they all connect. There's also a very satisfying 90-minute finale to tie up all the loose ends, while sufficiently whetting your appetite for season 2, though unfortunately it won't be arriving until 2018. So what else does Westworld offer? Well, this is HBO. They spared no expense. With high production values, an epic theme song, a pseudo-historic setting, and of course all the sexy time you'd expect. This feels like a fitting counterpart to Game of Thrones. They also have a really cool motif of playing piano covers in the background, similar to the Gunmen of the Apocalypse episode of Red Dwarf. But Westworld's strongest suit is its outstanding acting talent. Ed Harris is perfect as the bad guy gamer seeking to reach maximum XP, and Anthony Hopkins is suitably Anthony Hopkins-like. But there are some surprise turns along the way too. Thor's brother proves to be a badass. Sorry, I meant this brother. Cyborg Cyclops manages to make an impression too, despite being killed off several times, which has hindered him in the past. But for me, the standout performer is Tandy Newton's Maeve. She starts off as a simple madam, and you wonder why an actress of Newton's caliber took such a small part. But as the series progresses, her character goes in some very unexpected and interesting directions. She's probably the show's best character. So is Westworld worth a watch? Absolutely. This has the potential to be HBO's next flagship show, if season 2 proves to be as good. I kind of feel like it's been overlooked because of The Walking Dead's popularity, and the fact that they both air at the same time, but for me, Westworld has been the bigger draw. And now you have all 10 episodes to binge, it couldn't be a better time to check it out. Just make sure you do it legally. What am I talking about? Of course you won't, but if you are a fan of getting stuff for free, why not check out these other Doopie videos while you're here? Thanks for watching.